What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Alright, Britt's here.
Hi.
So, as you can tell probably by the title and thumbnail, we finally got a replacement for the Mini. Sorry I'm squinting so much, we're both, it's really bright out here, hold on. I have something for this, it's called the hat. But then my face is dark. Oh, that's alright. Okay, so we finally got a replacement for the Mini. So the insurance place finally paid us out, and then we had money to go get her a new car. And guys, this thing is dope. So first off, before we show anything, right here, somewhere, there's gonna be a pop tag. You're gonna go to my Instagram, you're gonna hit that big blue button that says follow. You're gonna see a lot of pictures of this eventually. And then right here, it's gonna be Brittany's. She doesn't really post car stuff, but she'll probably post some about this. Who knows? But yeah, so I mean, subscribe or I'm not moving. You subscribe yet? Yeah? Alright, I guess we can move. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Okay, so this is Britt's 2008 Mazda Speed 3. Pretty dope. So there's a lot done to this car, but we'll get into that after. So I'm gonna kind of break this into sections. I'm gonna do like exterior, what's done to like mods exterior wise, interior, and then we'll do performance, which it's actually got a lot of performance stuff. So that's really good. You're matching your car today. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm matching it. I'm matching. Anyways, before we get into anything, Britt, how do you like your car?
I freaking love it.
Freaking love it, dude.
Freaking.
So yeah, this car is actually like phenomenal, but let's just get into the breakdown and then we'll go. So we should probably start with we'll just do exterior first. Obviously, car's red to start with. Really nice red, not like my red. Good red, very good red. So the paint is like immaculate. We're actually going to get it detailed tonight. Getting a full one step cut polish, stage 1 something polish done to get rid of some swirl marks that you won't be able to see on camera. But so yeah, for exterior mods wise, you might be able to tell it is lowered. We don't know what it's lowered on. We're thinking that it's most likely Koni shocks and springs. They're kind of blown, they're really bouncy, so this thing will be getting a set of coilovers eventually. Britt's got to save up a little bit so she can get some big boy or big girl mods, hey? Get some wheels for it and stuff. So yeah, lowered. It is on generation 2, so 2010 to 2013 or something like that. Generation 2 Mazda Speed wheels. It's running 235s for tires right now, but those are too wide. You might be able to tell right here. If I zoom in, you can see that there's some tire remnants because we think it's rubbing up here, and you can kind of see it on the tire as well. But we're gonna go to 235s and then see how it is. Hopefully it gets better. The fitment is like decent, like it's just over a finger. Like I can't get my full finger in there. And then the front, there's a little bit more room, but that's just dirty. But yeah, so these mirrors also, they are from the Japanese version. It's the Excella in Japan. So they have these side markers and they have puddle lights. Right there you can tell. Oh, I did not do a good job washing under your mirror. But yeah, so right here, this is a puddle light, so it goes down. And then the turn signal's like that. So it's also got, I think they're Cork Sport rain guards. Don't know for sure, it doesn't say anywhere on them, but they're like high quality, so I'm assuming that's what they are. Oh, they're OEM Mazda, apparently. It says Mazda on them. But that's weird, because I've never seen these on another Speed. Anyways, rain guards all the way around, all 4 windows. You might notice that. We'll get into that after. Rear wiper delete, emblems are painted. This is questionable. This is not a stock badge. Someone put that on. Kind of cool, kind of not really. So we're gonna peel this off, keep the Mazda Speed logo. Got the stock exhaust tip, and kind of the last exterior mod is the stubby antenna. So that's kind of cool. Oh, it's also got these weird mirrors on it. You can't really tell on the camera, but it's very like wide angle, so you see like everything, like all of your blind spot and all of the lane beside you. It's weird, but it's nice. I kind of like it. She is having troubles with it, but like you'll get used to it, you know?
I'm getting used to it.
You're getting used to it already? Yeah, exactly. So it's not bad. I think that's pretty much exterior. Oh, turn on your fog lights. Turn on your lights. So it's obviously got like stock HIDs, but the fog lights, so you're not gonna really be able to, oh yeah, you can tell on camera. Okay, so right here you can kind of tell off of my hand, it has green fog lights. Kind of cool, kind of interesting. So yeah, it's got green fog lights as well. They're kind of interesting. One of them's actually upside down. So I think it's this one. This one like points like right down to the ground right here, and then the other one like goes way out like it's supposed to. So we got to flip that around. Other than that, I mean, it's got tuner lug nuts on it. Kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, so I guess that's pretty much all for exterior. So why don't we move into interior? Okay, so hopping into the interior, super clean interior as well. I mean, okay, it's a little dirty, but that's okay. Super basic setup for the interior. It's got the stock head unit, which has satellite, CD, media. I think it's like a 6 CD changer, which is kind of cool. It's also got steering wheel controls, all of that schnaz. And then it's got a shift knob, and I mean, this is kind of performance, but it's also got a short shifter, which is very short, as you can tell. But it's really nice. Like, I personally really like it. How do you feel about it now? The short though. You're liking it? Yeah. Okay, so it's got garage door opener. You can't really tell because it's kind of dark. It's got regular Mazda 3 all-weather floor mats, which is really nice. And then obviously this is the money right here. So it's got a Mazda Speed specific canvas gauge, I think it's called. So this thing kind of displays everything. I'm just gonna turn it on for you guys so you can see what you can't see. Basically, this has like everything on it. It shows boost and AFRs right now because those are important, but it has like anything that the ECU of the car can read because it runs through the OBD2 port. So that's really good. Yeah, it's got like automatic climate control. Even though it has like 185,000 kilometers, this car has been like maintained and kept so well that it's like, I'm blown away. Because like the Mini, same thing. Her Mini, same thing, it had like 189,000, but it wasn't really maintained mechanically well. But the exterior was mint. So we've gotten really lucky in those regards. Yeah, this thing is super clean, and now we're getting to the best part. Okay, so for performance, obviously starting off, we have the gauge. That is really cool. And then we have the short shift, but it gets better. With the car came a Cobb access port version 2. A little outdated, but man, this thing is cool. So this plugs in where the gauge plugs in. Actually, why don't I just plug it in for you? Kind of hard to see, but you have monitor, performance, tune is the money, troubleshooting, and you can uninstall it obviously, and then access port help. Okay, now moving to the engine bay. If you know speeds, you'll know that this doesn't look like a normal speed because they come with top mount intercoolers. This has a big old front mount. So yeah, it has a front mount intercooler. It has a full intake that runs all the way down like to the middle of nowhere that I can't even show you the filter. I think it's like down here somewhere. You might be able to see it from over here. Nope. Okay, I don't have any way to show you, but it runs like all the way down. We also have a Forge blow-off valve. It has a Grim Speed boost controller, which has all been done actually really nicely. I haven't really looked over this car, to be honest, a whole lot, like other than the first look at it. Very hard to see because it is dark, but it has a catless downpipe, we believe. I haven't lifted the car up, to be honest. It's got the updated Mazda Speed Turbo. It has the stock KO4 that comes off of the second gen Mazda Speeds. So yeah, it's got like a decent amount of mods done, but it's also had a lot of maintenance done. The chains have been done. The turbo's been obviously updated. Oh, all the transmission and motor mounts have been redone. I don't know if they're aftermarket. I think they're just the stock motor mounts. I'm not 100% sure. I think they've just been changed. So we may change to the JB4 mounts, I think they're called, or maybe that's the short shift. I don't know for sure. I'm still learning about all this Mazda stuff. Moving to the back, to the exhaust. Boom. So it's just the stock exhaust tip, but it has a muffler delete. It has one resonator, and I believe it still has the secondary cap, but I don't know for sure what's done to the exhaust. Like I said, I haven't lifted this car up fully yet. Now, the best part, performance-wise, as I was mentioning, this sticker and the fact that we have an access port along with a bunch of supporting mods, I mean, hey, it's probably tuned, right? So, you know, we're sitting there the other day, we're hanging out with Mihai, you guys know him, and me, Britt, we're hanging out with him. We're driving around, we're like, man, this thing is fast, like really fast. Why don't we check what tunes on it? We have the access port, let's just figure it out. So we go in the access port, we go to that little tune section, we look on it, it's running the stage 1 from Cobb, but then, you know, we scroll through the tunes and it has stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 from Cobb. But then we notice the stage 2 from Stratified Tuning, who is a local tuner here that tunes Mazdas, Fords, STIs, access port tuning basically. So, you know, we're looking through and Cobb stage 3, we have all the supporting mods for it, we're pretty sure. Oh, it's also got upgraded fuel pump internals. Apparently that's important on these cars. So we're looking through the tunes and like we're like, hey, it has everything for stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then we like look at the stratified stage 2. So we put it on like the Cobb stage 3 one, and it runs mint, it drives fine, it pulls hard, and it's running like 18 and a bit pounds, like 18 and change. And then we're like, hey, let's see what stratified stage 2 is all about. See if it's more or less on the Cobb, because if it can run the Cobb stage 3 and it's more powerful, yada yada yada. That's where it got interesting. So we plug it in, we put the stage 2 from Stratified on, and it hits like 19.1, and we're like, whoa, for boost, I mean. And like it's, the pedal response gets better, everything feels better. It spins tires in first and second, like just rolling into the throttle, it'll spin second. And yeah, it just like, it blew our minds. So yeah, it's got Stratified stage 2. We are going to probably get them to look at it because it's throwing a check engine light for running too rich at idle. Super easy fix it. They just have to adjust the AFR table, I'm assuming. I don't know how access port tuning works, or else I would just get like Damien to do it, but we don't have like the software and stuff, I don't believe. I don't really know, so we'll see. Yeah, like this car is pretty insane. I mean, I keep talking about exhaust and stuff and I want to hear it. I haven't heard it outside of the car very much. So I'm gonna let Britt start it and then just, you'll see. So she's gonna go ahead and start it now. There you go. Sounds pretty good, right? Like Britt, it sounds good.
Can I do rev limiter?
You want to do rev limiter?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was segueing into.
Yeah.
So this thing sounds insane off rev limiter. Can you put your clutch in and go into first gear though, and do it then? Because it sounds even better. I'm gonna stand back a bit because this sounds absolutely insane.
Ready?
Yeah, whenever you're ready. My girlfriend's car sounds better than my car. It's insane. Like, she hit rev limiter by accident the other day while we were driving in Mexico together, and it was insane. Like, it blew us away. So,
Not gonna mention that I pulled on you.
I was gonna leave that till later, but just in case anyone's wondering how fast this car is, with my car making 315 wheel, she pulled on me. She pulled on me. It was a little heartbreaking. I mean, hey, we've talked about it enough, so why don't we go drive it? So we're gonna go down to our favorite place in Mexico, the back roads in Mexico, and we're gonna do some pulls in Mexico, and it'll be fun, a fun time in Mexico. So Let's go. All right, after a long drive down to Mexico, we're gonna do some pulls. Britt's gonna film some in the car and then out of the car. I am driving, yes, because I'm a bit more comfortable with the whole boosting thing, especially higher boost. So once she gets used to it, we'll do some pulls with her and it'll be pretty funny. So I'm gonna get her to film her own reaction a bit too. Is it filming? I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing does spin first and second. So let's just get right into it. It's got a lot of torque, unlike my car. My car doesn't have like any torque, so like when it does that, and it's just like, oh. So yeah, this car pulled on me. We did a second gear pull in Mexico, and yeah. Alright, so we're back from Mexico. Good little rips. Hopefully the sound quality and everything turns out. The car sounds really good in my opinion, and I think you like it too, right?
Yes.
Yes. I think we're just gonna end it here. Don't know if it's gonna be a long or a short video, but who knows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this style of video, because I was kind of thinking I might do something like this sort of thing, do like a review almost of like friends' cars and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty cool, like just do like a interior exterior mods and then a little rip ski. So as per usual, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and
It's big,
and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.